I'm gonna take my head to the hotel room. I'm gonna ride till I can't no more. I got horses in the back.
Aleisha review
Game of Thrones, Game of Thrones, Game of Thrones.
Aleisha review
Game of Thrones, Game of Thrones, Game of Thrones.
What's really good, people? What them say? This is your girl Aleisha Lee, and welcome to a new video. And yes, you know what time it is. It's Game of Thrones time. Lord of mercy. Yes, we've been waiting for this day. It's finally here, and I'm excited. I'm very, very excited. Before we get into the finale, the final season 8 of Game of Thrones, I decided to do a video for our fellow brothers and sisters out there that don't watch this show. I don't, okay, cool. Let me, I get it. I understand why you don't watch it. Shall I tell you what? Because I used to be one of you people that don't watch this show. I really did. And if it wasn't for my cousin Jessica, if she didn't tell me about this show, I probably wouldn't have watched it either, to be fair. So I get it. I said, let me watch it, innit? Let me just see what this thing's about. Like, the gas was just too much. But when I watched it, look, ever since, let's get into this, man. These are the 3 reasons why you should watch Game of Thrones. Number 3, it is the perfect blend between fantasy and fictional history. It just works. I know there's a lot of things going on in it, and to be honest, I'm not gonna lie, that's what put me off at first, because I'm not really into the olden time kind of shows. That's not really my thing. Like, I'm, you know, into that kind of modern day kind of shows, not these ones from back when. But it's too lit. The storyline, everything. Like, we're gonna get into the reasons anyway, but the whole storyline, the way it's written, the way it's filmed, is just amazing. Every episode is like, what is going to happen? Is that, no, that can't be. And you're trying to work out these things. That's why you see there's so many groups, so many fans of the show, because there's so much to discuss. There's layers to uncover. There's things that you didn't even know could be possible until you get into further seasons. So it's a story that never ends, and where there's so many characters as well, it's easy for you to just get lost and find your favorite character as well. It's just brilliant. The perfect blend of fantasy and fiction, and it just works. It works. Please watch. Number 2, it's entertaining. Think about it, people. Why do so many people talk about this show? There must be something good about it as to why there's so many people that watch the show. It is really entertaining. It's a great escape as well. It's something to look forward to. It just gives you action. It's like watching a movie every episode. Comment if you agree. But especially towards the final episodes of the last season, it was like watching a movie. Literally, like, the cliffhanger was a Mazzolini. But yeah, the storytelling is fantastic. It's well written, it's entertaining, it keeps you gripped, and you just want to know what happens next. You have to know what happens next. For you guys that have never watched Game of Thrones, you can just binge on this, like, if you want to, like, you'll be hooked. I promise you that. And the 3rd and final reason, it's good. I don't know what else it's good. It's actually a good show. The characters, the thought that goes into picking the actors for the characters. I know it takes a level of detail, because these characters, they've been about from the beginning. They understand the set. They know what it's about. They know their characters. They really get into their characters to the point you even forget that they're acting. You feel like you're really a part of the whole show. So those are the, like, 3 main reasons why. Number 1, it's good. Number 2, well written and entertaining. Number 3, perfect blend of fantasy and fictional history. It works. So, you know, if you've got any comments, if you started watching the show and you kind of quit, that's one thing a lot of people said as well, that they started watching the show and then they watched 1 episode and then they said forget it. I highly recommend just hold on, and you will get the full perks of the show. I'm telling you that. I'm telling you. Oh, by the way, leave a comment if you like the Game of Thrones theme tune. Done a quick acapella. I thought that would be nice for the Game of Thrones little intro that we're doing here. Leave a comment below. Let me know what you think about Game of Thrones. Let me know what your top 3 reasons are as to why people should watch Game of Thrones. Tell them they're missing out. Help your friends. Help your family. They need to know how great this show is, like, so we can talk about it. Make sure you catch me in the next video where we will be reviewing the first episode of the final season. That's season 8 of Game of Thrones. I'm excited. Like, I can't wait to watch Game of Thrones today. Anyway, guys, I'll see you in my next video. You done now.
Try it, just try it, yeah.